Welcome to Reddit Time. For today, we got 3 stories about rude entitled parents. Hope you all enjoy. Our first story is posted by ninja_6x99. Entitled Kid Wanted My New AirPod Pros. Okay, so a little backstory. My little sister could not hear very well, and we went to go get them looked at. Turns out she needed hearing aids. So we went to get them implanted. That took some time. So my mom thought it would be cool to give her $100 on whatever she wants. And that was that. Well, that's what we thought. The casts. Little sister. Me, Drew. Not my real name. My mother. Entitled kid. Entitled mom. Cashier. Okay, so we went to the mall and my sister really wanted to get a new dress. But I had my eye on the AirPods Pros. So I told my mother where I was going and she said, okay, have fun. They went their way to get the dress. When I walked in I only seen 3 other people in the store, them being the cashier, entitled kid and entitled mom. I walked over to the AirPods and picked them up, walked over to pay for them, and then I started talking to the cashier. Cause she was cute and pretty chill. I got her number in the end. My little sister then came right up to me in her new dress and this is where the fun begins. Little sister, look at my dress, Drew. Me, wow, I didn't know there was a princess in the mall. Little sister, but it's me, little sister. Me, I know. So what's you? Just then I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around to see the entitled kid and entitled mom. Entitled kid, mommy, there they are, the new AirPod Pros. He pointed right at my sister's hearing aids. Me, oh no, those are not AirPods, they are her hearing aids. Entitled kid, yes they are, don't lie to me. Entitled mom, don't lie to my son, you little shit. Me, I'm not lying, she got those today. Entitled mom, we know, we seen you pay for them. Me, no, these are the AirPods Pros. I pulled them out to show her them. What I didn't see was entitled kid going around her and pulling out my little sister hearing aids. It happened so quick and her ears started bleeding. I pushed entitled kid away and grabbed little sister. Me, little sister, are you okay? Little sister, no, I want mommy. She started bawling her eyes out. Entitled kid, look mommy, I got the AirPod Pros. Entitled mom, oh good job my little angel, just give me one moment. Entitled mom, don't ever push my son ever again. A crowd started to form. My mother came to see what happened, and when she seen little sister ears bleeding and entitled kid with her hearing aids, she ran right over. My mother, what the hell happened? I gave her the details. She looked at entitled kid and entitled mom walk over, yanked the hearing aids out of his hands, walked over to us, picked little sister up, and started walking to the car to go to the hospital. Entitled mom, hey get back here. She grabs my mother's shoulder. My mother turned around and palmed her. Entitled mom, ow, get back here, we are not done yet. I stayed behind while my mom took little sister to the hospital. The police come up and asked me what happened. I told everything and said I had video proof. They said show us, and I went and asked cashier if we could use the camera footage. She said yes. After the police came they said, would you like to press charges? It not being my choice, they went to the hospital to ask little sister, and her being very nice said no. I stayed at the mall, but my mother told me entitled kid and entitled mom tried to also press charges, but they were unable to. My little sister is okay now and everything is normal again. Thank you to everyone who read my story. Our next story is posted by Nanolin62. Meow entitled Meow. My mother-in-law was an awful M. Her and her daughter used to try everything they could to make me freak out. I never gave her the satisfaction of yelling at her or arguing with her, but my sister is not one to back down from someone acting like a spoiled toddler. Also, my sister has a very unconventional way of dealing with crazy folks. One day my sister had come over to my house. We were watching TV with our kids, so that meant Sesame Street, The Electric Company and Mr. Rogers. All great shows. BTW. There was one hand puppet kitty cat on Mr. Rogers that would meow while saying something. For instance, it would say, meow 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 friend, meow, when it was asking someone to be its friend. For some odd reason this hit us both as hilarious, and we began doing this to the kids. Like asking, meow 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 hungry, meow. We kept it up all afternoon just being silly. The kids loved it. Later after dinner I went to drive C's home. She wanted to stop for a soda on the way to her house, so we did. To my dismay, my mother-in-law was in the convenience store where we stopped. This woman immediately started being awful to me. She said, "Oh my god, why are you out so late? It was 9 p.m. What are you even doing here? Does my son know where you are? Are you buying alcohol? We were each holding a soda. Does my son know you are out buying alcohol? She knew I never drank. Are you going to drive while in that shape? Where are my grandkids?" Lord, this woman was exhausting. Before I could even open my mouth to answer, my sister stepped up and said to her, "Meow meow meow stupid, meow." My mother-in-law stared at her for a few seconds before stammering, "What?" To which my sister said, "Ah. Meow 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 bitch, meow." At this point several other people near us started snickering. Without another word my mother-in-law turned on her heels and stomped out of the store. I hadn't said a single word to her, hadn't really gotten the chance. I took my sister and nephew home after that. Nephew had been off looking at the candy bars in the store and had missed it all. By the time I had gotten home my mother-in-law had called my hubby, pre-cell phone days, and had told him my sister and I had been drunk in public and was also rude to her. He knew better though, so he asked me what had really happened. He laughed so hard after I told him that he had tears in his eyes. To this day my husband and his brothers will say, "Meow meow meow, bitch, meow," to anyone being unreasonable. Our final story is posted by Jason Sapp 849. Crazy lady yells I took her spot. So this is my first time posting on this subreddit. Well, my first time posting ever, so sorry if things are a bit unclear. I, 17 male, was driving in a local mall that has a huge parking lot. I mean huge. It's pretty popular, so it was jam-packed at the time. I was heading into an intersection trying to find a spot when I found someone pulling out right in front of the store I was going to, GameStop. This lady, probably in her mid to late 40s, had been honking the whole way in, as if the traffic was optional. As I'm getting out of my car she yells at me, "Entitled parent, hey, are you leaving that spot?" Me, no. I just parked and got out of my car. I had just gotten out of the car. She could totally see me as she was right being me in the parking lot when I was parking. Entitled parent, in an angry impatient tone, "Well, can you back out so I can have that spot? My kids are really tired and I just want to go shopping now." Me, "Oh no, sorry. I have been looking for a spot for like 10 minutes and I don't want to go searching for another one." Entitled parent, "Well, that is extremely rude to not let your elders have your spot." With that she drove off. Keep in mind she had her car stalled right behind mine the while this was happening, with plenty of people looking angry behind her. If you thought that was the end of it, then you are exactly where I was when I walked into GameStop. I was buying a new controller for my Nintendo Switch and I'm really picky about what kind I get, so I was in there probably 15 to 20 minutes. I had finally chosen and bought this really cool looking wireless glowing see-through controller when the entitled parent walked in with her two kids. They looked about 11 and 13 to 14, both boys, and I could tell they were excited to be at GameStop. The entitled parent noticed me and the controller, and without skipping a beat just said, "Entitled parent, is this why you couldn't give up your parking spot to buy a fucking controller? I'm willing to bet you have nowhere to be and are just a grade A cunt for not letting your elder have your spot. My kids were dying to be in here, and you just had to waste out time." Me and the two employees look at each other with a look of, WTF is this lady on? I look back at her and say, ma'am, I'm sorry you couldn't find a parking spot, but that doesn't require you to yell at a person to give up this. First come first serve. She looked at me as if she wanted to kill me. Entitled parent, you are going to repay me with that controller you just bought there. Now hand it over before I call the cops on you. I know I just paid for this and it's mine. You can buy your own if you want, but I don't owe you anything. I started to walk away, but this lady legit tried to block the exit. I started to open the other door when she slapped me and screamed, "Entitled parent, do not walk away from me, you piece of shit. You cost me and my kids our valuable time and you will repay it." Lady, what the fuck? Do not touch me again, or I will call the cops. Entitled parent, oh please, it's your word against mine, and they won't believe some stuck-up teenager. And do not swear around my children, that's illegal. Nice employee finally realizes he should intervene and says, nice employee, lady, get out of my store this instant, you are here by banned from this store. Now stop before I call the cops. At this point the entitled parent realized that she messed up and grabbed her kids and left, not before intentionally knocking some stuff over in the store. The nice employee gave me a sincere apology and a $15 gift card for the store. I walked out of that store thinking that people are crazy. Wow, you made it to the end. You are a ducking beast. I'm going to cut you a deal. Like and subscribe to the channel and comment your story and we will feature it in the next video. Until then, have a great one. Bye for now.